近くに警察がいるみたいだな。今夜は外には出ない方がいい。
この店は俺がアジトのように使ってる店だ。警察とは繋がってない。安心しろ。
どうして？どうして私のことかくまうようなこと？
Get that tea now before it gets cold. Thank you.
この店特製ブレンドの中国茶だ。その辺の適当な茶とは味が違う。とりあえずそれでも飲んで落ち着け。
あなた警察の人なんでしょ？
そうだ。
さっき柴田が話していたこと聞いてたんでしょ？
ああ、聞いてた。
じゃあどうして？
簡単だ。俺は生活安全課の刑事だからだ。殺しは専門じゃない。
でも
それに、たとえあんたが殺人をやっていたとしても、俺にはあんたを捕まえることができないんだ。殺人の証拠がないからな。だから証拠が揃うまではこうして身柄を拘束するしかない。ま、任意同行に付き合ってるくらいに思っといてくれ。
どうして私の身柄を？あなたの目的は何なの？
俺はずっとあんたを探していた。10年前からずっとな。今から25年前、1985年4月30日、あんたは俺の親父と会う予定になっていた。
Like 2 months after the shooting, I think.
この日の夜、親父は荒川から水死体となって発見された。冴島靖子さん、刑事としてじゃない、父親を殺された一人の男としてあんたに聞きたい。あの日あんたと親父は何を話したんだ？教えてくれ。
You're his son. What did you and my dad talk about the day he was murdered? Nothing. I waited for him, but I never got to see him. He didn't show. No, I was supposed to meet him at the cafe in Camarocho in the early afternoon, but he called me in the morning and asked me if we could reschedule for that evening. Did he say why? I don't remember exactly, but he said he was, the hit was a setup. He said your brother pulled the trigger on these men, but he wasn't the real perpetrator. I have proof of it soon, so hang in tight. I mean, someone else was involved, and he was on to their identity. Before your father hung up, he said the hit wasn't as simple as aggression between two Yakuza factions. He said it was part of a much greater plot orchestrated by a powerful force. The last thing he told me was, take care of yourself. What did he mean by a powerful force? I never figured that out. But when your father never showed, I got scared and I left Camarocho immediately. I see, I can't blame you. So your father was, you think because of his investigation, in that case, somebody had, looks like it. But what you just told me shed some new light on things. It did? I always thought the person who killed my dad was either from Tojo or Ueno Saiwa. But something just never seemed right. How so? A cop killing normally raises a firestorm in the force. An extra thorough investigation always follows because it's one of their own. But my father's death was classified as accidental even though it was clearly murder. That just doesn't happen. So there's some politics going on as well. Someone high up did this. Do you think that powerful force your father mentioned was responsible for killing him? It's possible. Maybe my old man came across something he wasn't meant to see. If that's true, this whole thing's even scarier than I thought. But back to you, Yasuko-san. Why come back to Camarocho after 25 years, and why are you bumping off Shibata family members? Does it have something to do with your brother? Don't worry, even if you tell me the truth, the police won't do a thing. None of my superiors are likely to believe a word I say anyway. Guess that comes in handy on the for once. Please, I need to know. I was contacted by a man named Katsurugi from Ueno Saiwa clan. He told me he'd save my brother, but on the condition that I brought him 100 million yen or agreed to murder. Oh. So that's something Shibata didn't know about, obviously. Katsurugi said that? How'd he even get in touch with you? This was several months ago. I was living out in Shiba when I got a call from a man who claimed to be a detective in Tokyo. I know someone who can save your brother. How about I introduce you to him? He said this right out of the blue. Wait, this was someone from the police? Yes, and because it was the police, I never thought to question it, so I rushed there as fast as I could to meet the mystery person. Who turned out to be Katsurugi? That's right. And what did he say to you? He told me he was one of the victims of the shooting 25 years ago. That's right, we did see him there, and he got shot right through the frigging heart. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on there. Might have been wearing a vest. And played dead. And if he testified that my brother was the killer, or the case would have to be re-examined. Which would mean he could be released. All for the price tag of 100 million yen or murder. Yes, but 100 million is an impossible sum of money. So you chose murder. Why did Katsurugi send you after people connected to the Shibata family? He didn't mention anything about them belonging to Shibata family, but he did say eliminating certain individuals will help prove my brother's innocence. Certain individuals? Now I think he wanted to silence the people who knew the truth about what happened.
なるほどな。これで一つ見えてきたな。25年前の事件、桂木と柴田は裏で繋がっていた。おそらく柴田は25年前のことを餌に今も桂木を脅していた。だから桂木と協力関係にあった新井に殺された。冴島大河が行った上野義治襲撃事件にはもっと裏があるはずだ。問題はどうしてあの新井が桂木と手を組んだのかだ。
まさかこの前起こったあの抗争事件ってのも？
ああ、最初から仕組まれたもんだった可能性が高い。あの25年前の事件と同じようにな。桂木に鎌をかけよう。
え？
新井ってやつの話じゃ、桂木はまだあんたを必要としている。あんたの身柄を餌にして交渉すれば桂木も取り合わないわけにはいかない。
ちょっとまーちゃん、でもそれじゃこの人の身が。
何も本当に身柄を渡すわけじゃない。向こうはこの人の居場所が知りたいだけだ。身の安全は保証する。どうだ、それでいいだろう。
断ります。
どうして？
だってそれじゃお兄ちゃんは助からないから。私には桂木の証言が必要なの。
安子さん、あなたは桂木に脅迫されて命の危険を冒してまで殺人をする羽目になった。あの男が素直に証言するはずなんてない。それなのに今でも桂木の話信用するっていうのが。あんたの兄貴の無実は俺が証明する。それに俺もどうしても親父の殺された理由、あの事件の真相が知りたいんだ。
勝手ね。
え？
あなたに何ができるっていうの、全部自分のためだけじゃない。
安子さん、
私にとってお兄ちゃんは全てだった。お兄ちゃんが大好きだった。本当に大好きだった。25年前のあの日、お兄ちゃんがいなくなってから私は ずっと一人だった。あなただけじゃないのよ、寂しい思いをしているのは。全員憎い。ヤクザも警察も葛城も。真犯人なんてどうでもいい。私はもう一回お兄ちゃんに会いたい。それだけなの。
Yasuko-san, please, I need your help. I swear I'll reunite you with your brother and you won't have to kill anymore.
なあ、
He's not much different than you. All he wants is justice for the murder of a father he loved. Can you find it in your heart to help him? Please look at me. Alright, I'll help you. You will?
これは
カムロ中央パーキング。そこに止めてある車の鍵です。その車のトランクの中に1億円入っています。
え？
私は葛城の命令に従って罪を犯しました。最初は1人か2人殺せばいいと思ってたけど、葛城の要求は止まらなかった。次から次へ人を殺すよう私に命令してきた。でも私はもう人を殺せなかった。
She's killed a lot of people?
だから借りたんです。
誰にですか？
スカイファイナンスの秋山さんって方に借りました。
スカイファイナンス。
そのお金はあなたに預けます。もし葛城がその1億円で兄の無実を証言してくれると言ったら、そのお金を渡してください。
それはわかるんですが、どうして私に？
私は今から沖縄に行きます。
He's gotta go find Kiryu.
ですか？
あさってが兄の死刑執行日なんです。兄が前にいた東京刑務所の刑務官の方が教えてくれました。
Oh, she doesn't know that he's out yet?
今沖縄
Or
の
he
刑務所
escaped, rather.
はい。つい先日移送されたみたいです。
Hey, Erica. I'll do that in a
あく
minute.
まで内密にということで教えてくれました。多分私が25年間毎日面会に通い続けたからですね。結局一度も会えませんでしたけど。
25年間毎日。
もう時間がないんです。だからもし死刑執行が止められなかった時は、せめてお兄ちゃんの近くにいたい。私は谷村さんを信じるしかありません。どうか兄のことよろしくお願いします。
Yasuko-san, this key was for a car she left in the central parking lot. Hope nobody broke into the trunk. They'll be very rich by now. Seriously, guess there's only one way to find out. Alright, Erica, so yes, here's what's happened so far. I'll go over what's been done today, because we finished the, well, part of the Saejima story at the end of last stream, where Majima told Saejima that, back in 1985, Shibata was the guy who stopped him from coming to help Saejima do the hit, for which his boss Sasai then took the blame for when Saejima shot all these guys, got caught, sent to prison, and it embarrassed the Sasai family. The Shibata family then moved up the ranks. Majima feels that Shibata was actually potentially a traitor. He was the one who was setting it all up, but Shibata told Majima back then that Sasai was the guy who was setting up a war with Ueno Seiwa and a traitor within the Ueno Seiwa clan. and like putting them on a collision course with the Tojo clan. It kind of was a weak thing in my opinion. I don't think that's really what was happening, and I thought, well, no, Shibata was obviously the traitor. He did this to embarrass Sasai, get him out of the way so that then they could move up the ranks. We've now found out that's exactly what happened, because we're now playing as this new guy, Tanemura, who's a detective with the Public Safety Division of the police. And he was the guy we saw show up at the shooting at the beginning, where Arai, over here, shot this guy, Ihara, at the very beginning from Ueno Seiwa and set both Tojo and Ueno Seiwa against each other again. And since then, Arai's been in hiding, and Ueno Seiwa and Katsuragi was telling everybody to go and find this guy and turn him over and have him be killed. Otherwise, you know, they'll take over Kamurocho Hills, or they'll have Majima killed. One or the other, basically, whatever they can do for them. So, yeah, turns out what this whole thing has been done, when we caught up with Shibata, we found out that Shibata and Katsurugi were working together back in 1985, and found out that Shibata and Katsurugi are working together now on this whole shooting of Ihara with Arai. Shibata's been hiding Arai, you know, as part of the whole drama theatre, and this was just some kind of weird little thing that they were doing to try to force something to happen between Ueno Seiwa and Tojo clan again, and then they'll walk it back and make peace, you know. But Katsurugi apparently doesn't want this anymore. Turns out Arai is one of his men. He's a mole that they planted in the Shibata family, and then Arai shot and killed Shibata. All this happened because Shibata's family caught up with Lily, aka Yasuko Saejima. This is Tiger Saijima's sister, basically. So Katsurugi is the one who put her up to killing people earlier on. Kanemura, he was killed by Lily, as well as, or Yasuko, I guess we should call her now, as well as other people, apparently. She might have been the one that's been killing lots of people around town to create a serial killer myth to cover up the killings of some of the Shibata family people. Katsurugi might be clearing house of people who know about his links, and Arai has now killed Shibata. So yeah, it seems that Katsurugi's cutting all his ties with everything that happened 25 years ago, and that's where we're at right now. Tanemura, meanwhile, our detective, Masayoshi Tanemura, his father was the one who was investigating Saejima and the shooting back in 1985. And then a month and a half later, after Saejima went to jail, he went to go and speak to Yasuko. He never showed up. This is the only lead Tanemura's had, and now she's shown up on the radar. He's tracked her down and found her. Shibata's guys snatched her up, so that's where he caught up with her. So basically, he wants to know what happened to his dad, because his dad was then found floating in the river. And the police ruled it as an accidental death, but it was clearly murder. So there's something very wrong going on. So yeah, that's basically what he's doing. And now we're asking for her help. So she's told him to go and collect the 100 million that she borrowed from Akiyama at the beginning of the game. And there we are. And hello, Alchemist. How are you? Good to see you, dude. Every time you think Shibata bread is making you hungry, you're not the only one who thinks of the bread. How's it going, Alchemist? Good to see you, dude. You came in just at the time for the plot explanation. Starting to get a bit confused with the surnames. Yeah, all these different names, right? You've got to learn them all. And welcome back as well, Dapus from Dreamland. Hope you had a nice nap. Hope you feel a little better for it. And hello again, Moo. Been shoveling a feet upon feet of snow. Ooh, yes, put your feet up, get something warm to drink. You're not built for that down there. I bet, Alchemist, as well. Yeah, I was just saying earlier on, you telling us about the rolling blackouts you've been having. That's just crazy. In this day and age as well. Yikes. My goodness. That's without the wind chill. Oof. Alright, so let's crack on. We should probably buy some abilities as well with this guy. There's the enhanced parry. Avoid receiving enemy attacks while in parrying stance. I like the look of that. Quick step strike, double evasion, roll after a quick step to evade attacks. Yes, I want that. And then a rising kick. Let's just get that to fully buy all the number ones. Alright, on we go. And yeah, Tanamura, just to give you an introduction to the guy, he's kind of a bit of a dirty cop. He gambles on duty, he shakes down businesses for money and turns a blind eye to their illegal doings. But he turns it over to the guy who runs this restaurant. And apparently he runs community projects for Little Asia. So this is like the Chinese alley kind of place. So, well, not even Chinese, Koreans, Thai people, it's kind of a mishmash right in the middle of Kamurocho. So there we go. You can't because the damn kitten's knocked your coffee over. No, not the coffee. Oh my god. Right, so we've got to go down to the central parking lot. Speaking Tagalog. Okay. You wouldn't happen to speak English as well, would you? Okay, so apparently not. There's no use. She doesn't understand a word I say. Hey there, officer. Oh, Tanamura-san. You couldn't have come at a better time. Is something wrong? No, but it sounds like this woman is looking for someone, but she can't speak Japanese, and I'm not really sure what to do. I was trying to get her to follow me back to the station so we could have an interpreter help us, but she doesn't seem keen on leaving this spot. I see. I'll take things from here. Thanks, and sorry about this. Can I leave you to her? Leave her to you then? No worries. If you'd taken her to the station, I would have been the interpreter anyways, so it saves me time if I just do it here instead. You've got a point there. Thanks again. Okay then. I'm a police officer. You can talk to me about whatever it is you're having trouble with. Great, I finally found someone I can actually converse with. My name is Tanamura. I'm with the Tokyo Metro Police Department. Who are you? I'm Naya. This is my first trip to Japan and I still haven't got my bearings yet. Naya, nice to meet you. I'm guessing you're from Southeast Asia? Anyways, you're looking for someone, right? That's right. Well, actually, I'm a detective too. You? A detective? That's right. I followed a criminal to Japan to bring him to justice. Can you just do that? Do the Japanese police know you're up here? I contacted the Japanese police before I left. They're supposed to be helping. But once I got here, everyone seemed so busy, no one would help me with my investigation. I see. Everything's a bit of a mess right now, so I bet not everyone knows you're even here. I was also told I would be given an interpreter, and I'm going to guess you didn't get that either. I apologize for the inconvenience. It's not your fault. I'm just happy to finally talk to someone I can understand. Glad to be of assistance. But I have a little dilemma. We have permission to investigate, but we don't have the authority to make arrests. In Japan, only the Japanese police are allowed to make the arrests. You've got a point? It's not our investigation. We can't make an arrest without sufficient evidence. There is evidence. That's why my colleagues and I came to Japan hoping for some help from you guys. Colleagues? They're out there at the embassy now. Tanamura-san, would you come with me for a bit? So this is the room we found earlier. What is this place? We don't have cell phones that work in Japan right now, so this is our rendezvous point. I see now, that's why you couldn't follow the officer to the station. The criminal we're seeking won't be in Japan for long, so we have to investigate quickly along with the embassy and the Japanese police. Tanamura-san, would you please help us? We have to catch our criminal. Me? Yes, I beg of you. We'll take care of the investigation, but we need you to come along and make the arrest. I'm not sure. Sounds like a bit more trouble than it's worth, but I guess the station will make me do it sooner or later, even if I refuse right now. If that's the case, it'd be easier for me if I did this my way. Alright, I'll help. Really? Thank you, Tanamura-san. By the way, I have no problem arresting the criminal, but you guys don't have guns, right? Isn't that dangerous? I don't usually carry a gun. A police officer's job is to capture criminals, not kill them. If that's true, then you've done good job at staying alive. Don't you have dangerous cases? I may not look it, but I pack a pretty strong punch. Stronger than any of the gangs here. Really? I wouldn't have guessed. I can't win head-on in a slugfest with men, though. I use their own strength against them. Incoming fight tutorial. So an American, right? No guns? Why the hell do you get anything done? So you're good at parrying, I guess. I prefer countering to simple brawls too, so I can understand the logic. Oh yeah? We should try sparring together then. Sparring? Yeah, that way we can share our techniques and help each other get better. Sparring is important no matter what martial art you practice. I don't know if my style could be called a martial art, but alright. While we spar, you can update me on the progress of the investigation. Sounds great. You can come here anytime and I'll fill you in. Okay, when I have time then. Oh yeah, I was meaning to ask you something else. Have you heard of Revelations? Revelations? Yeah, I heard there are times you can have an epic revelation just by witnessing a special event through the city. People like us that train regularly can use that inspiration to discover new techniques. Revelations, huh? I think I understand, but I'm not sure how it works. When you witness a perfect shot, make sure to record it somehow. Are you by any chance familiar with a man named Mac? Happy lurking, Felix. See you later. Enjoy your food. At least that's what somebody told me. I've been keeping memos of the various new things I've seen since coming to Japan, and I always have some new technique-worthy material. That's interesting. I'll try using the notepad I always carry next time I see something. Worth a try. Okay, so we're not going to carve these in wood like Saejima. I'll keep an eye out for things going on around town too. Anyway, sorry to ask so much of you. I may not be here for long, but I appreciate your help. I think we're going to do all this first. Alright. Oh god, she signed us up for Max Perfect Shot. We have girls asking for donations in the hotel district. Folks there are too poor to give much of anything good luck. For number 2, a flirty couple tries their hand at the UFO catcher at the Club Sega in Theatre Square. Interesting. Alright. And we have an incident. Oh, all units stand down. Oh, okay, cool. Right, well, let's get out of here then. I'll come back to her in a minute, but I want to do these revelations first and get some techniques. Oh, God. Oh, God. More side quests. Maihua. Ma-chan, help! It's Dad. You gotta help my dad. What's wrong? They took him away. Who did? What happened? These scary guys burst into Homeland and harassed us about a woman named Nadine. You know who they were? No, but I think I know where they're headed. Somewhere off Senryo Avenue. Please, Ma-chan, you've got to save my dad. Don't worry, I'll get him back in one piece. You just need to head back to the restaurant where it's safe, okay? No, I'm going too. I had a feeling you'd say that. Fine. We've got to hurry. Think you can keep up? Of course I can. By the way, Ma-chan, I brought this food for you in case you were tired. Hope you like them. Oh, I've got a Stamina X. Toughness Z. You're the best. Let's get going. I'm right behind you. Ma-chan! Oh, God. Okay. Do you want to go karaoke, maybe? No? Okay. Senryo Avenue. Yeah, I thought they were energy drinks, not food. Yeah, they are. I think I might have misread it when she said food. Which one is Senryo Avenue again? Just double checking. That's... yeah, this one. That's down here then. Scary guys on Senryo Avenue. Come on, child. Here we go.
Oi.
Plus, I like the idea of going, my dad just got kidnapped. I better go get the strong guy I know. But first, I should make him some food in case he's hungry. Yeah, that's it. How many times do I have to tell you I don't know any Nadine? We're in no hurry, old man. How about we take a trip to our office to jog your memory there? I have nothing to say to you. Now keep your filthy hands away from me. Come on, guys. Do I really need to remind you of the legal ramifications of abducting, or are you actually that dumb? Who the hell are you? Does it matter? All you need to know is I'm taking Zhao San back. This might get dangerous, Meihua. Hang tight for a minute. Alright, assholes, let's see what you got. This is how he does things. It's just like, fight me! Instead of flashing his badge and saying, don't make me call back up, get the fuck out of here. Sit down. Crunch. Crack. Oh. Painful. What about people run swinging their arms all over the place? Oh yeah. I mean, Yakuza 3 had some of the roughest, like, running animations, though. Oh my god. Hey, they hurt you any? No, I'm fine. Didn't mean to get you involved. They were looking for a woman named Nadine, right? She your buddy or something? Nadine she came here from the Philippines to seek better financial opportunity, but the authorities found out she was working illegally and now they're trying to chase her down. So she sought help through the Asian Gateway, I'm assuming. Correct. She was actually at the restaurant at the time those thugs showed up. Luckily, she was in the back room and got the hell out of there as soon as she heard the commotion. Alright. Then who were those people just now? Not the authorities, that's for sure. My guess is they're responsible for bringing illegal immigrants into the country, in other words, human traffickers. They must be afraid that if Nadine gets arrested, she'll lead the police back to them. Makes sense, but I doubt she'll be coming this way anymore. I'm gonna be a real pain in the ass to find her. There is one method you can try. Yeah? I'm all ears. So, there's this fortune teller over on Tenkaichi Street. Maybe she could help you track Nadine down? A fortune teller, is that seriously the best you can come up with? Or were you just kidding? Oh no, it's no joke. In fact, this lady is known for being freakishly accurate with predictions. Kinda spooky if you ask me. Sounds spooky, but whatever. If you're the one who's recommending it, then I guess I have nothing to lose. Where is this place exactly? Middle of Tenkaichi Street, right next to the host club called Stardust. Okay. Here's hoping fortune's on our side, huh? It's like a certain wacky, waving, inflatable, arm-flailing tube man. I have no idea what you're referring to, Alchemist. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Oh, don't you? No. If only there was a clip of such a thing that existed on a channel somewhere that could tell me. Simon Reynolds Stan has followed the channel. Thank you very much for that new follow. Welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Thank you for hitting the follow button. I do appreciate that. I'm glad to have you here. Alright, so I'm going to go and get these revelations, I think. In fact, I wonder if I should go to the, where is it? Get some actual health things. Oh, it's not this street. Oh, I guess I can go this way now. It's the other corner. This is the Popo. Here it is. Drugstore. Oh, yes. Nice one, Alchemist. I somehow knew you would do that. Alright, so I want to buy... I guess I'll just buy 5 of them. I'll go and put the other ones in the item box as well. Oh, camera, behave. Oh. Altercation between a restaurant employee attempted dine and dasher on North Pink Street. That's here, isn't it? Oh, is that this guy? It is this guy. Yes. I gave you the opportunity to admit your crimes. You have no choice but to call you out. I know. Thank you for keeping me real and honest. I appreciate it. Well, you need to pay somehow. Shut up. I said I ain't got no money. Lost my goddamn wallet. Trying to skip out on the bill? You want me to cuff you right here? Huh? Who the hell? Get lost. By finishing a sentence. That's who the hell are you? And then, would you kindly go away? This is what we do to people who don't pay their bills. Bonk. Bonk. Take this. Oh! Kicking a field goal. So what'll it be, sir? Pay up or take a trip to the station with me? I'll pay. By all means, let me pay. I'm happy to pay your for your troubles, so we can just settle this quietly. That'll do. I am happy with that. So there's one in the hotel district, and there's one over at Club Sega. In fact, if we head for Club Sega first, there is a phone box in front of it. Oh, there's one up in the hotel district as well. Let's go this way. We need a revelation. This is a girl begging for money, apparently. This will give us some new abilities. Oh, here we go. Quite literally here. No. How do I do this? Am I too close, maybe? Do I need to be further away? It's not doing it. Oh, it's this guy we need to look at then, not her. The whole yen system makes your brain break? Mm-hmm. $500.
ありがとうございました。こちらお使いください。頑張ってください。
Okay. Wasn't his money to begin with. Backwards between the legs. Damn, that girl made a pretty nice catch. It's gonna be this one, isn't it? It's like, thank you for your donation. Please have a free condom. Like, what? Back in Japan. God damn it. This better be like a flip book. Oh! Oh! Oh, I need to do that. Oh, look at that. Desperate to catch the runaway 500 yen coin, the man quickly thrust his hand backward between his legs. This generated amazing torque and he fell to the ground. If only I could apply this as a technique. It's a revelation. More power in this direction, the body will spin with great force. The essence of ball and chain. Oh man. Nice, I love this game so much. Oh my goodness. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Item box. You did that as a kid, spinning with your hands between your legs? Nice. Right, let's get rid of all these crappy drinks that we're not going to use. That one's a decent one, so I think I will actually keep that here. Let's just do this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, I already had one as well. Nice, I'll put that there, and put that there. Cool. Good stuff. So, the club down on the arcade. Oh, are they... Whoa. Oh god, what's the camera trying to do? Oh god, camera. But they're here, look. Well, somebody was here. What is... There's a couple playing UFO catcher in Club Sega over there, but the guy can't win to save his life. Guys that are good at winning things from UFO catchers are so cool, I wish a guy would win something for me. Couple having trouble winning the UFO catcher, I should take a look. I may be able to have a revelation. Oh, here we go. So Freya has the mount. You've got a new thingy. Nice.
取れないね。
しょよし、今度こそ。
いいんじゃないいいんじゃない。何これ。怖い怖い怖い怖い。
あれ？何？何？何？何？
何？はい。Get that bunch on!
やったー。
Hell yeah, just take it, dude. Take it.
取れた。
I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. He hit one toy with another to make it fall. That'll be the one. So intense, though. Oh yeah, we need to do that in combat. That'll be fun. It might hurt more with the heal, yeah. One stuffed animal was sent flying into an arc, hit another stuffed animal and knocked it down. If I throw one person into another with great force, I might damage them both. Who would have thought? Ooh, nice. That fucking Death Note writing flair, that's right, yes. Delete, delete, delete! Yes. Possible jumper reported on the roof of a building bordering the theatre square. Yeah, I'm not going to bother doing those anymore because they're not going to give us much of anything at all. I mean, we get a bit of money, but then the other guy just gives us an energy drink, and that's kind of stupid. I refuse to do them on principle now. Alright, so the next thing we can do is down here, near Stardust, right? Well, there's Stardust. Is it this place here? One of these, right? Here it is. Prepare for clowns. Oh, he's not here? Welcome, welcome. What can Naomi's amazing psychic powers do for you today? Looking for a Filipino woman who's gone missing. Her name is Nadine. Nadine, you say? Was she your sweetheart? You must let go of what is gone. Accepting the inevitable is simply part of life, young man. Are you gonna help me or not? My friend Zhao-san over in Little Asia said you have the power to see the unseen. Yes, but my services do not come cheap, Detective Tanamura. You know who I am? Yes, you're wearing an ID badge. No, he's not. What sort of psychic would I be if I didn't at least know that? Naomi sees all, knows all. Alright, okay. Do you know where Nadine is? What are you doing? Silence. The great and powerful Naomi must concentrate. Yes, yes. I see a name. Saki-chan. You should go ask Saki-chan. Saki-chan? She will give you the information you seek. You're not giving me the runaround, are you? If you do not trust my powers, you can take your business elsewhere. Fine, then just tell me where I can find Saki-chan. Near Pink Street. She'll be wearing a purple scarf. Thanks. If this goes well, you have yourself a new customer. Come again. I know you will. Saki-chan on Pink Street, huh? Out of the way. Move. Alright. So much to do with this guy. Oh. Guy trying to shake a cop down for money. What an idiot. What a tool. Boom! Sit down. Ow! Whoa, his mate came out of nowhere. Nope. Put the cycle down. It's already broken. I'm gonna have to put criminal damage charges on both of you now. Bonk, 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 and bonk. And bonk! Get out of my life. Oh, okay, I'm not picking that shit up. Oh, I think that... yeah, that's gonna break a neck. Do you get charges for damaging the criminals? No. Apparently not. But I do get 10k for it, which is pretty good. And meanwhile, one of my fellow police officers over there, I don't see nothing. Pink Street. With a purple scarf. Person with a purple scarf on Pink Street. You look very standout-ish. Well then. So this is Saki-chan, huh? I guess no one explicitly said what kind of woman she'd be. And the purple scarf? Couldn't I have gotten some other clue, an accessory that anyone could wear that isn't exactly a distinguishing feature? Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be Saki-chan? Oh, hey yourself, don't tell me you were about to use a pickup line, weren't you? Isn't he adorable, folks? Actually, I'm looking for someone, a woman named Nadine. Oh shit, the fuzz! Hey, get back here! She's doing well to run in those boots. But I gotta throw a bottle at you. Boink! Damn right, she can run. Oh! Not getting any closer. Boom! Gotcha! Christ, that's so intense. Like, seriously? That's either a really old hooker or a cross-dressing dude. I mean, you know, we don't judge. All I know is this is Saki-chan, so... Look, I think you have the wrong idea. I'm not after Nadine. In fact, I'm trying to help her. Are you really? Cross my heart. So what's up with the whole chase sequence as soon as you saw my badge? You hiding something? Well, the fact is I help people. Help them how? I use my connections to help foreign women when the cops or criminals come for them. It's a super strong jawline, yeah. Saki-chan could probably take a punch. So I take it you know Nadine then. What would you do if you found her? Let me put it this way. She'll be dead if I don't find her first, and I'd like to get her home safe before that happens. Alright, I know where she is. I'm actually the one looking after her. Great. Can you see me to her then? Well, you do seem like a decent guy. Alrighty poo. Just follow me. Is that a 5 o'clock shadow? Quite possibly. Yeah. So, you're Nadine. Yes. He says he's here to help you, dear. Really? Yep. Had a heck of a time trying to find you, too. Nice work. She's not out of trouble yet. Those creeps have her passport, and she can't get home without it. You mean the human traffickers? I take it you've run into them already. Well, it's not only trafficking they do, they're in charge of managing the women they bring in, too. Managing? In what sense? They take the women's passports so they can't escape, and then they give them just enough money to eke out a meager living. They're essentially modern-day slave drivers. Ugh. That's terrible. I hate bastards that like that the most. You have any idea where they are? In a dilapidated food warehouse at the docks. I want to go home to the Philippines. Don't worry, I'll get your passport back. You will? Yep, just leave it to me. Alright, the docks. We have to take a taxi to get to the docks. What? Golf course? The game didn't tell me there was a golf course here. Maybe some other time. Alright, food warehouse, okay. Right, yeah, I mean this is literally all of the docks, just this square. A food warehouse on the docks. These must be the guys that took Nadine's passport. Excuse me, I'm here for passports you've been stealing from foreign women. What an introduction. Wait a minute, aren't you? Yeah, you bet I am. If you don't want to get hurt again, hand over the passports and make it quick. You're one cocky son of a bitch, you know that? Alright, you're up. Come on out. Oh, what? What the hell do you feed this guy? Milk? Beef? Growth hormones? Holy shit. Now pulverize him. I'm getting a vibe like from, has anybody ever seen Heartbreak Ridge with Clint Eastwood? And all the recruits from the recon division, like, wait for this guy to get out of the brig. This huge, beefy dude called the Swede. It's kind of like that scene. It was like, nah, we ain't gonna do nothing. We got the Swede. And then he just... Clint Eastwood basically just wipes the floor with the guy. It's great. If you haven't seen Heartbreak Ridge, you need to watch it. It's a good movie. Look at that big bastard crouch, right? Can I get an arm bar on this guy? No? Okay. Bonk. How many times must I say, give me the passports? Fine, just take the damn things. There we go. Done. And somehow we ended up going out for drinks with Saki-chan afterwards. Just to let you know, I got a call from Nadine this morning. She got home safe and sound. Good to hear. Hope this means that fewer migrant workers like her will suffer through the same shitty experience. I don't mean to be a sourpuss, but even though you busted up those jerks at the warehouse, this kind of thing will still go on. Why do you say that? Because men like that are everywhere. They're only after one thing, the almighty yen, and they stop at nothing to get it, even if it means ruining countless lives. There has to be someone at the top pulling the strings. You're saying there's a mastermind of the sex industry, a ringleader making millions off the lives of female migrant workers? Awful as it is, that doesn't sound too far-fetched. It's like, seriously, yes, of course there is. Right, every power structure has a person in charge. Do you have any leads on where the ringleader might be? Not really, but I've heard those traffickers drop the name Bridge before. Could be a clue. Wait, did you say Bridge? Oh, you know him? My dad left notes about someone named Bridge all throughout his notebook. Oh, sorry, I should probably clarify what I mean by that. No need. I know all about you, Detective Tanamura of the KPD. How do you know? I heard about you from Naomi-san, the fortune teller. Tell me, what specifically did your father's notebook say about Bridge? Apparently Kay and my dad were investigating him. Who's Kay? Another detective who worked with my dad, but damn. I would have never guessed that Bridge was some sort of sex trafficking kingpin. This could get ugly. Do you intend to find Bridge and expose him? Oh yeah. Especially if this is the same guy who my dad was after. Still, don't have any idea who Kay is though. Have you done your research? I looked up all the detectives who ever worked a case with my dad, but none of the other names started with K. And there's no file on Bridge either. I think Kay and my dad were investigating Bridge off the record. I think this is Tommy Lee Jones from Men in Black, guys. That's who Kay is. That's what it's going to turn out to be. You know, the more you look into this, the more you're going to uncover about your past. What are you trying to say? Taigi Tanamura was my senior detective? You were a detective? Judging from what you just said, you sure know Taiji wasn't my actual dad, right? Then you know who my real dad is? I can't comment on that. All I can say is if you don't want to get hurt by what you find, I suggest you leave this case alone. So wait, his dad wasn't even his dad. This is another orphan kid? Is Yakuza just a series about orphan kids getting into stuff? Yeah, alien trafficking. That's right. Oh my god, it's Kiryu. Oh, yeah. Think about it. K, Kiryu. It all makes sense. Guys, we're through the looking glass. Right, I can't comment. All I can say is blah, 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 blah. I won't get hurt. That's impossible. Oh, see, no matter who my real dad is, I'm still going to be the same guy. Let the past be the past, you know. By the way, why do they call this guy Bridge? Couldn't tell you, huh? I see. Well, I guess this is one more case my dad left me to solve. No matter what, I'm gonna find this Bridge and bring his ass to justice. Yeah, couldn't possibly be any other of the millions of people with K in their names. I don't know any other people with K in their names, do you? There is only Kiryu. Alright. So maybe we should go back to what's-her-face to figure this out. Homicide reported in front of the Mac Bowl near Theatre Alley. Positive ID on the victim. Koichi Yabe, a writer residing in Kamurocho. So, okay, there's Koichi Yabe. You know, a Kevin and a Carl. Oh, but not in this game. Snow pics posted in the Discord? Nice, I'll have a look at those later. In fact, actually, we're at the break time. I should have a look at those now. So, we have a murder. And a telephone call. Christ, being a cop is busy work. Tanamura here. You listening to your radio? Get your ass over there now. I don't get it. Why are you calling me about this? I didn't say for you to ask questions. Just get over here now. Yeah, I'll be right there. This'll be K. He resigned from being a cop and became a writer. What the hell? Oh well, I guess I head over to Macball. Or maybe K wasn't a detective. Maybe this was just someone he was working with, and maybe this guy's like a true crime writer or something. The plot thickens again. This plot's getting so thick I'm gonna need to slice it with a knife to get through it eventually. Alright, so we're gonna get over there. I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll carry on with it. Near the Mac Bowl. So let's quickly save. Boom! dinner time. Catch you later. No problem, Luigi. Take care, dude. Thanks for stopping by as always. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy your dinner. You only had snow for a couple of hours Sunday night and it quickly just turned to thick-ass sheets of ice. Oof. Yeah, ice is no good. But when it turns to ice, that's when the fun stops. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm going to take another break. Hi guys, welcome back. Alright. But yeah, I mean, to answer that again, just from, you know, like, from chat while we were on break. So I was asked, the question was generally asked by Alchemist, do you think when Matt plays games on his own, he talks like he's on stream? And the answer is yes, I do. And not just because I'm a streamer. I think a lot of streamers would probably do that anyway, but for years before, I've been doing that. Because I had it in my mind to be a streamer or be a YouTuber. And then I procrastinated on it for like several years, but over time I adopted a mentality of commenting my own gameplay to myself as I'm doing it. And yeah, that's weird. It's weird to admit, but I do. And yeah, I'm sure Shy probably knows I'm doing that when I'm doing it. You talk to yourself when playing, but that's just because it helps you think better. Yeah, I think a lot of people do and they don't realize it. Like, you know, like, okay, I'm going to go here, going to do this, do that. But that's just kind of like going through the motions, but talking as though you're talking to an audience. Like, now I catch myself sometimes saying things, right, guys, we're going to go over here and do that. Oh, no, what am I doing? I'm not live. It just happens. You just shit talk. I mean, that's a way to get through the day too, yeah. Alright, so a Moida. There's been a Moida over here somewhere. Here's a copper. Hello, copper. Oh, here we go. Damn. Yeah, go ahead and pop your head up. I promise I won't shoot your face. Yeah, that's it. Just things like that. Hey, I'm here. Yes, so the Stiff's a writer for the sex industry. Since you seem to be such an expert on the subject, I thought you might have some dirt on him. Did you call me out here just to give me shit? Oh, and what was his name again? Make an effort to remember what you heard on the dispatch, Tenemura. His name is Koichi Yabe. Yeah, but I've been on a 10-minute break. I forgot since then. 35 years old. Huh. Don't know who that is. That's not likely to be his dad's partner either at that age. Guy would have been like a kid back then. You sure about that? I'm telling you, I've never heard of him. Alright then. Thanks, you can go now. Well, okay then. That was weird. A murder victim and a sex industry writer. Something stinks about this. Hanamura here. Hey, it's me. Hey, Saki-chan. I heard Yabe was killed. Not bad for a former detective. You got your info quick. What do you know about this Yabe? I wanted to talk to you about that. Let's meet at Shellac. Okay, Shellac it is. Now I'm all the way at the other side of town. Like, gee, thanks. I will make my way there post-haste. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with this bit of the story for now before going to get the money out of the trunk. This isn't the main quest, although honestly, it feels like it could be. It might have something to do with it. I mean, it's all to do with his dad as well. Like, he was onto this case just the same as he was onto the whole thing with, what's his name? With Saejima and the shooting of the Ueno Saiwa guys. And then he was killed because of what he found there, or possibly he might have been killed because of what he found here. You never know, he could have just been killed because of another case he was working. It doesn't all have to have anything to do with Ueno Saiwa. So we should probably follow through on this one. I assume we eventually circle back to the characters at the start to finish their stories. I'm guessing so, yeah, we might. They're probably all going to be on a collision course and meet, because we know that well, Lily, but not Lily, Sajima's sister, is going to Okinawa now, because she's going there to look for her brother, because she knows he was transferred there. But she doesn't know that he's escaped. You know, that word of that hasn't reached her yet. In fact, I guess the police aren't telling anybody about the escape. They're trying to keep it quiet for now, so nobody knows yet. So, guess who's in Okinawa? Kiryu. So she's going to go there and probably kick off Kiryu's story. So I get the feeling we're going to transfer over to Kiryu and then catch up with Sajima's sister. Yeah, all the characters eventually come together and fight Thanos at the end. Yes, because he is inevitable. Turns out Yabe-san was on the cusp of something dangerous. What was he investigating? Not what, but who? A woman from Hong Kong. Huh? I take it she's not just some random lady. Right, rumor has it she has ties to a certain crime syndicate and she's in charge of illegal immigrant workers, all of them female. So she's a crime boss then. The syndicate's supposed to be a powerful underground intelligence network spread throughout Asia. Apparently they recruit girls from poor families and make them buy fake passports and visas. Then they force them to work like slaves to work off the loans, used to buy them, and they were when they used up their history. Don't tell me Bridge is the one running that show. That's my guess. Any idea where the crime boss lady might be? I'm not entirely sure, but I hear the syndicate has an office near the arcade in Nakamichi Alley. I'm sure this goes without saying, but be careful now, okay? Thanks, I'll try. Again, back to the opposite side of town we go. Couldn't you just meet me near there? Jesus. Like, she's like, oh yeah, come all the way over from the theatre district to Shellac in the Champion district so that I can tell you to go to Nakamichi Alley. You're not helping me here, lady. Jesus. Attempted coercion reported. There, don't care. That's probably that one right there. Kiryu gets the Infinity Stones and snaps saying, I am the Dragon of Dojima. Yep. Oh my goodness, that would be perfect. Oh, that's down here, actually. They have an office around here somewhere. This is the arcade in Nakamichi Alley. Here we go. Behind the arcade, Bridge Syndicate should have an office. Should I go in? I think yes. We are here, aren't we? That was the point of coming here, was to go in. Oh, and you might be? Doesn't matter. I'm looking for the boss, some lady from Hong Kong. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't play stupid with me, just bring her here and there won't be any trouble. Forgive me. Where are my manners? Hey, fellas, come help me escort our guest. Our friend here is requesting a one-way trip to the afterlife. Shall we oblige? I get that your boss is a tough nut to crack, but you really don't have to make things so difficult. Give him hell, boys! And crack. Get up! Break your arm. There we go. The guy's like, oh shit, you broke his arm, dude. Yep, I'm gonna break yours now too. Oh, I just kicked him in the nuts. Oh, that was rude. So, a sex industry writer named Koichi Yabe was investigating a madam from Hong Kong and it got him killed. What? Yabe's dead? So you knew him? I did. Tell me where the boss of yours is. She went back to Hong Kong this morning. I see, so she had to skip town after keeping a lid on Yabe's murder. let's just say she learned too much about the organization from her for her own good. Wait, the boss did? Are you talking about the organization that Bridge runs? Bridge? What, you never heard his name? We're not important enough to know what's going on up top. All I know is that the boss leaked something to Yabe. Oh, and now that Yabe's dead, I guess we'll never know what that was. Don't be so sure about that. Yabe apparently hid whatever you compiled somewhere. Really? Where? Dunno, the organization's in a frenzy to find out. Interesting. Are you gonna go look for it too? You bet. I imagine it's something pretty, some pretty valuable info. You ought to stay out of it, or you'll end up like Yabe. Don't worry about me. After giving me all these details, you should be watching your own backs. Is that Mr. T on your mic arm? No, this is my character from EVE Online. Shy made this. This is a little crochet doll. She used to make these for people in the game. If they paid her a bunch of in-game money, then she would make them and ship them to them. And she would make them to look like their in-game characters. Or try to. So Yabe hid some info, huh? Without any leads, I might as well be running in circles. There is that greedy old fortune teller. Guess I could rely on her again. I guess we have to. So we're on Nakamichi Street. I want to avoid going near the parking garage just in case it triggers the frigging cutscene just by walking past the entrances. He looks like Mr. T. Space Mr. T, yeah! I mean, I really like how the mohawk came out. He doesn't really have a mohawk in the game, it's more like a buzzed mohawk, so it's just a buzzed strip and then shaved down the sides. But it's hard to do and make it look good on a crochet doll with yarn and stuff, like the thickness of the yarn being what it is, so... Yeah, she decided to do it as like a thing instead, so she like put in strands and then brushed the strands out. Is this... This is the one. There's the clown. What's up, Bob? Welcome back, Estalon. I knew you would return. I knew you'd say that. Maybe I'm a fortune teller too.